Welcome to this video. It's a lovely day and I'm heading with my girlfriend to the site on the River Calder where I filmed my first and third mudlarking videos. My girlfriend is going for a swim in the river, but it's still a bit too cold for me, so I'll just mooch about on the beach and have a look. There has been a little flood since I started making these videos, so there should be some new and potentially interesting things to find. The water temperature is 12 degrees Celsius, or 285 Kelvin, 53 Fahrenheit. Still 3 degrees too cold for me to swim outdoors, and even then I'll probably have to wear a wetsuit because I'm not really built for cold water swimming. Last time I was here was the end of autumn last year. It's not quite as pretty now in summer. Here's the shopping bag for today, hopefully going to fill it with bargains. Now let's see what we can find. Looks like there's plenty of new river glass and pottery pieces. Oh, I recognise that. The mystery piece of masonry. Pretty sure it's been moved up the beach from where I left it. Just a light fixture. Oh, that's... Didn't recognise it at first. It's part of the bowl of a clay pipe. I see saw. A bit rusted, but in this context its value isn't in its function, but rather its form, and the shape and rust are both lovely sitting lightly on the pebbles near a brick. Pretentious? Moi? Occasionally. Very thin, very broken bottle. Nah. But nice polished piece of river glass. Yeah. The top off a cod bottle. Sometimes a marble, sometimes a twisty bit, and sometimes an almost complete bottle missing a top, but never the whole thing for me. Lots of small bottles though. They seem to thrive in this area. Another little bottle. Surprising how banged up it is, yet still essentially intact. Another small, river-worn piece of clay pipe bowl. Piece of pipe stem now, slightly different colour clay to the bowl fragment, and another piece. And I wasn't ignoring it. Big, vulcanised rubber stopper for something. Not sure what. It has some writing on it, but it's too worn away to read right now. Looks like some other intrepid people use this beach for social gatherings. It's not an easy beach to get to, no paths or steps down to it. Another thing I recognise, I left that near the bottom of the beach last year, broken beehive electrical insulator. Still very broken, and still have no use for it. First normal sized rubber bottle stopper. Ugh, Whitakers of Halifax. Almost tempted to not take it. This might be the prettiest saucepan I've ever found in a river. 1940s or 50s floral design. Pretty as it is, it's not really my taste. I prefer decent pans without quite so many holes, and without the possibility of rust flaking off into my food. Probably something to find around the seating area. Socialising people don't usually pick old things up off the floor. Ah, that's kinda cool. Skateboard worn down by the river, and against all odds still holding itself together. That's... what is it? Wood stained with rust from an iron piece around the inside hole. Is it a piece of a barrel spigot, or the centre part of a cartwheel? Any ideas or knowledge, anyone? Nicely smoothed river glass and some copper or brass. Oh, that's cute, but what is it? An army helmet for a rabbit, perhaps? Or a measuring bowl? Or, I don't know, do crucibles come in brass? Suggestions, anyone? I see something. A little pill bottle by the looks of it, screw top, no great age. But no hard cleaning either, so I'll take it. I see a piece of pipe bowl hiding down here. Oh, it's not the whole thing by any means, but it's got a nice pimple pattern on it, and it's nicely worn. Looks like the base of a ceramic pill or trinket box. Might have the remains of wooding on the bottom. Might take that. Almost missed it, the second regular-sized rubber bottle stopper of today. Quite worn. Can't make out the writing, but it does look like a James Simpson's of Hebden Bridge one. If so, probably from a ginger beer bottle. Another small bottle, almost complete. I'll take it. Exploded battery. At least that's what I think it is. Shouldn't be in the river system, so I'll take it home and dispose of it properly. The obligatory paste jar, and it's one I don't think I've seen before, with all-round fluting. And, yep, the bottom of an old hand-blown bottle. Probably from a wine bottle, but I'm kinda intruding on the worksite of an ant colony. I'll see if I can show you. I'll try not to disturb them too much. Another piece of clay pipe bowl, looking kinda like a big, long, false fingernail. Anyone want some quirky, ill-fitting falsies? Is that a rib? No, it's rubber. Probably a pram tire. Another paste jar with a checkered pattern, and again it's a style I don't think I've seen before. Ah, someone's lost or tossed the remote control. It's plastic, so it's coming with me. Same with this. Machine roller. Looks like a bead, but it's just a stone. Interesting shape. Curiouser and curiouser. Oh, it's not all that exciting. Just a can opener. Quite beyond use to, but plastic, so I'll remove it. This is Japanese knotweed, a very fast-growing and scarily quick-spreading invasive plant. Sadly quite a common sight around here these days. Also a common sight, the sad discarded carcass of a child's bike. Oh, there's a few hiding glass things. A paste jar and an ink pot. I'm kind of spoiled for choice at the bottle dump site, but here I'll take the banged up and the a little bit broken, and I'll try to be happy about finding something much older than I am. I see a piece of a person-shaped ceramic piece. Oh, very androgynous. Could be 1920s up to early 70s. Can anyone narrow it down at all? Looks like another bottle. Why are they pointing down into the sand today? Usually they just sit on top. Oh, almost complete, but just a little bit too broken. Is that another one? Oh, this one's even more broken, but it's a much better colour, and it looks like it's got a manufacturing fault. Yeah, the two halves weren't matched up properly. Found something potentially interesting. Is it a piece of vitrified kiln brick? Can anyone confirm that? Found this in the weeds. Not the first time I found a drone, but I'm pretty certain that it won't be the last. Thank goodness, the first and so far only nearly intact clay pipe bowl today. I was beginning to think that every one of them would be broken. Time to say goodbye to this beach again for a while. It's been an enjoyable early evening beachcomb for me. I hope you enjoyed it too. So cute. They're adorable. Roundup time. Enough of pottery and glass pieces. I'm most pleased by this, which I think is probably from the inside wall of a kiln or furnace, and that suggests that there was pottery or glass production in the history of this valley. I could of course be way off in my identification, and I'm open to corrections. I also quite like this little teardrop shape of glass. I don't know if it was made like this, or if a river has worn it down from a shard of a bottle or something else, but I like it. I'm still not sure what this was. If anyone knows, then please do comment. I've made out the words on this big rubber stopper, and it's not all that interesting. British made, filled to the brim. I've seen them before in other people's mudlarking videos, and I can't quite remember if they're the tops of oil bottles, or fuel canisters, or something else. Does anyone know? Quite a selection of bulb pieces and pipe stems. I'd like to find a whole clay pipe one day. But there are mudlarkers out there who still haven't found even a small piece, so I guess I'm about halfway between Let's Go with the Johnsons and Nicola White when it comes to pipe finding. They've both got excellent channels, well worth checking out. Today's collection of bottles is quite motley, for I am happy with this manufacturing error one. It's quite an error, at least 2mm off of perfect alignment. I'm surprised that such a thing made it out into the world, but I guess even with a fault it would have been a perfectly functional bottle, so hopefully it was used before being discarded. This little brass bowl is probably my favourite find of the day. I didn't notice on the beach, but it's got 3 of these little dimples spaced evenly around the top, and that suggests to me that it was held up, quite probably above a fire. So incense burner, chemical crucible, cauldron for a pixie shaman. If you know, or if you have any outlandish flight of fancy suggestions, the more absurd the better, please do comment. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and as ever, please give it a like or a dislike, whichever's your pleasure. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, hit the bell icon if you want notifications of when my videos are published, comment, share, donate, buy, or none of the above. Thank you all very much for watching, and for now, goodbye.